Right, it's time for entertainment, and Miss G has joined me. Hello, Miss G.
Hello, Israel.
Right, so the question I want to find out, what's your take about corsets? Do you wear one yourself?
I don't have...
The waist trainer.
The waist trainer is good. It trains your waist. I have a lot of celebrity friends who wear waist trainers. If you put Princess Shenko's picture on the screen now, you see the hourglass shape she has. Moesha Budon has same. They're training their waist, so all that it gives you a slender tummy, a big hip, and gives you a big behind as well.
Isn't that what they call the Coca-Cola body?
Yes.
So people are buying Coca-Cola bodies?
Everything is bought these days.
Okay. I see.
You okay?
Right. But why don't you want to buy some?
Why don't I want to buy some? Maybe I have too many. I don't need extra.
Oh!
All right, let's go on to some stories. And finally, Victoria Mekpha has spoken about, all the issues between she and Abeku Santana. What's wrong with you, Israel? Are you sure you're okay? Are you sure you're okay? Are you sure you're here with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Or you're still thinking about waist trainers?
Let's carry on.
Okay, so let's hear what Victoria had to say about her relationship with Abeku Santana and the pending wedding between herself and Kofi Adjorlolo, and whether he is her mentor.
I got there, he was like, Victoria, I'm going to have to help you descend because it's quite slippery. So there was a rope that I held to. So he was behind me. So he has been there before, so he knows the skills in which, to descend. So he uses his leg, to both of his legs to, go down slopey like that and bring me down. So that was the whole procedure. I know it looked a bit, but it wasn't, it's not what I think it is, yeah.
All right. I also spoke to him about your relationship with Mr. Adjorlolo, and I remember he kept on asking camera, Kofi, where are you? Come and take responsibility of your girl. And Kofi thanked him for taking care of you, and he kept on saying that I'm only taking care of Victoria, so come and take your thing. And well, it's been a back and forth, but let me ask you today, Victoria, do you think that the relationship you have with Kofi Adjorlolo and it coming public, everything concerning it, has it affected you in any way?
It hasn't affected me in any way. I feel people have opinions, and someone's decision shouldn't be someone's headache. The fact that Ghanaians haven't made it easy at all. It's been so dramatic, a lot of brouhaha here and there, but I try as much as possible to ignore what I can and focus on my career. That's what's more important to me, yeah.
Okay. Now, quite recently, too, my colleague Kofi Adjorlolo had an interview with Kofi where he said that he is a mentor to you.
Kofi very well. He was just trying to skip that part. I'm not sure. Ghanaians haven't made it easy. It's been a whole lot. So I'm sure he was just trying to ignore that question and just move ahead. I know him very well. He has a very comic way in answering questions sometimes when he wants to skip them. Yeah.
Don't you think that it has contradicted everything that you people have always put out there? The fact that you're in a relationship and you're getting married?
Ghanaians could think whatever they want to think. So...
Do you see him as a mentor?
Of course, I did see him as a mentor before all this started happening. And he is still a mentor.
Was that what attracted you to him?
Yes.
And you love him?
Yes, I do.
So is the wedding still coming on?
Yeah.
And have you fixed the date? Have you gone for your shopping?
We're not talking about that now until we're ready.
All right.
So we're not talking about that now.
Okay, Councillor Roosevelt will come and talk.
Well, you know what Kofi himself said when Kofi Adjorlolo spoke to him about, he said, Councillor, that kind of reaction.
Dismissive.
Yes. So let's talk about Galamsey. Say no to Galamsey, or no to Galamsey is the hashtag we here at Multimedia have adopted. Now, people are asking why the musicians will rise up and put songs together when it's elections, and they don't see the need to put together a song.
Supporting this campaign.
Kodrenchi says, well, he wants to start a campaign, but he says he's waiting on some other musicians. But Amanziba thinks that is a waste of time. He says 6 years ago, he did a song called Fali Fali for the society, keeping our environment clean. What have we done with that? Putting a song together for Galamsey say does not make any difference or will not make any difference. He thinks that the politicians know who these folks are. They should go get them. And if he does a song, that's just one of it. But who says the laws would be applied if these galamseyers are caught? So he won't bother putting together a song. Let the laws work. Who are the ones in charge of the laws? Let them put the laws to work. So he says, well, it's just doing a song. It won't make any difference.
Well, he seems to have a point, but I mean, you can also say that in the same vein, you can say that the campaign then is needless. But yes, the campaign and the songs, they all help to, you know, pile pressure on the people who have to do what they have to do what they have to do.
All right, so that is a veteran speaking. So we thought to touch base with younger folks who are in the creative art or the art. And luckily for us, the group Galaxy came by today. So you'd be amazed at what they tell me when I ask them about putting together a song for Galamsey.
Not going to sell it. You can do it for free, but we are business people. We do music to sell, and I don't think the consumers are ready to buy this kind of music. So me singing about Galamsey, I don't think it's going to get that kind of audience appeal. You understand? So we want to sing songs that will bring us money. That is why most of the time we choose some particular types of topics that will sell. Yeah, it's all about the money. So, but Galamsey, yeah, I think if the government wants us to talk about it, they should pay us so that we do the song for the people.
The Galamsey, if they will stop, government are cancer like. So there's nothing musicians can do. So we do the song for the ladies and then we get our money. So that's
but it doesn't always have to be about your money. Don't you think that you're the conscience of society as well?
You know, aside the fact that Galamsey they're doing is destroying our water, it's a source of employment too. You know, so yes, and I say you basically like you be you understand. But I mean to me, I won't tell them to stop the Galamsey thing, but they should keep our water bodies clean for us because they are the
How possible? That's what is destroying our water bodies.
Okay, we will do a song telling them.
No, the thing is, we have illegal Galamsey and then we have the legal one. So they should make sure it's a legal one. If it's a legal one, they don't have any problem with the government or anybody. But if it's illegal, that is where the problem is. So they should just go register and get their certificate or whatever license they need and then do the thing the right way. But for us singing about this, I don't think, okay, it's not our brand.
How can they say it's not their brand?
But Israel. That is not the worst you've heard.
Oh.
I'm sure you're going to hear something. You know, when DKB made a comment about guns, you said you took exception to that. I hear in the whole of Ghana, the Gans like to sing about food. That's all people sing about.
But it's not true.
Well, Galaxy says so.
And the musicians, we're creative people, so we do songs based on things that happen. I mean, that happens around us. So I don't see any reason why they should say we do this, we do that. Maybe at that particular instant, that was what happened to that artist or something. So if he sings about women, maybe that woman did something to him at that time, so he had to sing about that woman. When he sings about maybe Wachi, maybe that Wachi, was so good to him that like he was like he loved the food. So it's normal. Galaxy, we always sing about women because we love our mom and our sisters too. So it's normal.
It is the case. You guys sing a lot about women.
I would say crazy people or musicians, we like to sing about things people can really relate to or people can connect to. So I think love is a universal language that people always relate to most of the time, because after work and a hard day's work, we go back home to our loved ones. So I think it's not only about women. The food too, I would say food. If the only Ghana people they sing about food, pound.
Hey, are you sure?
Or if you trip like go research, you go see Ghana people. Oh, it be true. So it be the Ghana they sing about.
Name the Ghana people who sing about food.
Wait, I can't mention name, but I know if you listen to most Ghana songs, they are about food.
You don't hear Komi, you hear Coco. I'm saying.
Why are they concluding that?
They say you hear cocoa, but I realize that Wisa says, I like your cocoa. In small cocoa.
No,
then I know that there's
Komi
Kekina. But they're also not guns. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
so
you guys like
if
sing
those
about
people are
food.
singing about food, that's
Why are you
them.
taking their thing personal?
Yeah, I have to take it personal. I mean, Adani Best has done all these nice songs. They're not about food.
Okay, then you have to start doing your own songs. What will you sing about?
Tomorrow we're gonna.
What will you sing about?
Tomorrow we're gonna list a number of songs.
In fact, I have homework.
Yes.
I'll bring all
that are not.
Unfortunately, even the ever sing in Ghana, so they sing about comic ekena.
So if they're enjoying the Ghana's comic ekena and they sing about it.
On the food notes, I know the guys will continue the debate in their homes, but that'll be for entertainment, Israel.
Shaking my head.